Where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Live from the west end of Coney Island. It's time for another exciting episode of Wow in New York City Live. Will the city completely get overwhelmed over lots of foot traffic? Stay tuned and find out. Why, hello, replay viewers. Replay viewers, can we see who tunes on in? I see Crazy Coney Island Kid is the first one in the room. And Savvy, welcome. Good to see you, Samuel Reyes. And B-Band 109, welcome. Miss Linda, welcome on in. And good to see you, Sally Skipico, out there in Canarsie. Good to see everybody, people, as the chat just bounces on me. Good to see you, Chronic Rachel and Donna Knight, welcome. Good to see you, Jan up there in Connecticut. Yeah, it felt like 20 today. It's cold. And see Shelby, where it's very warm in Las Vegas, Nevada. Turn on the air conditioning. Good to see you, Dave Jeffries, up there in Niagara Falls and British Gray. Welcome on in. Dave is up there in Bangor, Maine. Welcome on in. And Fawn Marie, aloha. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody, people. RJ's up there in Colorado, where it's terribly dry. And Robert the Headler, good to see you. Good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania, and Rudy the Nice Guy. It's that time again. Good to see you, Deborah, up there in Dumbo. And good to see you, Cass Cats. Good morning, Finland. Good to see you, H. Flores and Phyllis 2284. Good to see you, Harvey Lee, out there in Indianapolis, Indiana. And good to see everybody, people. Oh, historic opening day tomorrow. Down here in Coney Island. The People's Playground. Will Channel 7 and Channel 5 have a fight right in front of us and try to get a shot? Stay tuned and find out. Good to see you there, Nina. Welcome. Nina and Abu. Good to see you, Nina and Abu. Welcome on in. Good to see you, Sal Muscles over there in Staten Island. Good to see everybody, people, on this Saturday night. December 28th, 2020. March 28th, 2026. Good to see everybody, people. Yeah, 45 degrees warmer. It was so cold today. The cyclone did not run, ladies and gentlemen. That's how cold it was. And it's going to probably be that cold in the morning tomorrow. But I think it just might warm up enough for the roller coasters to run. A bit very slow. But it was a tough winter. So we'll see. Yup, cyclone. And oh, I'm surprised. And the Phoenix also were not running. I did not know that. I knew about the cyclone, but not the Phoenix. Good to see you, Danette. Danette and Anthony, you did not need to go to Central Park. I was gonna do the whole tour, and you could have did your thing, and then we would have met up, and it would have been nice. Good to see you there, Danette and Anthony. Welcome. Everyone, check out Danette and Anthony. They went over to Central Park today. Follow them on their adventures around New York City and beyond. Good to see y'all. Welcome. A happy Saturday. So cold in Ohio. It's cold in a bunch of the country. It's cold. But yes, the Phoenix is going to open tomorrow. I have a feeling. Frigid is not the word. It's cold, Anthony. It's cold. Frank Marcia, good to see you. I have warmed up. I'm just happy I found that damn Queen's sign. I was on the mission to find the Queen's sign today. Good to see you, Puppy Books. It felt like this December. Yes. Yes, indeed. Next time. We'll make it happen. See, we had the same idea. We wanted to see if the cherry blossoms were blossoming. And I think they're like 4 days out, 5 days out. Then they got to look good. And no few people at Six Flags. The rides didn't open till later. Yeah, I could imagine that, crazy Coney Island kid. I could see that. It was cold, people. It was a cold day, so. But that's right. The Mets and Yankees win. The Mets and Yankees win.
The man, the myth, the legend,
That's right.
Dutch Maz.
That's right. And Nina with a $2 super chat. Nina, thank you so much for the very generous and very kind words of a $2 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $2 super chat club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I am an urban legend. I'm not the best of anything. Listen, I'm an urban legend. Yeah, still too early. It hasn't got warm enough yet for the blossoms. So I think we're going to give it like 4 or 5 days and they're going to start popping. But it was stupid cold. The real feel in the shade was 25. Yeah, I felt that. Uh-oh. Doug Teeny, good to see you. And Deborah just sent a membership out. And the winner is Danette and Anthony YouTube channel just won a month free of membership there from Deborah up there in Dumbo. Thank you so much, Deborah, for gifting that membership at Dutch Maz Plus. And Danette and Anthony, enjoy the custom emojis and good health. Well, you already be able to listen. You guys now it's solidified. You're one of us. One of us. Goopa gaba. One of us, people. Started a little art piece paying respect. Oh, plan on sharing when done. All right, Fawn. Looking forward to that, Fawn Marie. It's cold down there in Tampa. Yes, indeed. One of us. Traffic, weather, transit, and more coming up in about a minute, less than a minute. Trish Mack, good to see you. What do we have up on the docket today? Legoland reopened, so we're going to go just outside of New York, go up to Legoland. And then there is a balloon in Grand Central Terminal that's getting all the rage on the social medias. And then there is a bus that takes your pet dog on day trips. All that and possibly more. Another exciting episode of Now in New York City Live, the fastest hour on the internet. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. But I appreciate all of y'all being here. Lise UK girl checking on in. Good to see you. Trish Mack up there in Nova Scotia. Good evening. Rebel Radio News time is now 7 minutes past the hour. Travel, transit, weather, and more. Babiesovernight.com bringing us this very important information. Let's go to the maps. At this hour, it's 7 o'clock here. Here's what's going on here. We have some stuff going on here in the Van Wyck. Very light delays here heading into Kennedy Airport. I think one of the parking garages, yeah, it's filled. Parking terminal here, Terminal 5 parking lot, 99% occupied. So yeah, one of the parking areas is almost filled. We have some minor delays here along the Triple Cantilever, outbound on the Brooklyn as well. Manhattan Hugh Carey Tunnel looking a lot better there. Williamsburg Bridge running fine, as well as the Queens Midtown and Queensboro Ed Koch bridges. The RFK Triborough Bridge looking good as well. The FDR all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, looking great. Actually, minor delays in the 20s here, or sorry, the teens. Yes, minor delays here in the teens. That's like a normal thing. We do have your normal, normal traffic delays along the trunk corridor downtown here, 6th Avenue, the Bowery here, Broadway, Avenue A, 23rd Street there, got a little bit of volume there, and then, let's see, outbound here on the Lincoln looking good. Both directions, both tunnels looking fantastic. West Side Highway all the way up looking fantastic. Heading up to the GWB looking great. Cross Bronx Expressway, minor delays here around the Grand Concourse there. Other than that, a wide open ride all the way around town where we were today, Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. It's wide open right there until you get down to the airport. So it's a quiet drive around town. No construction of the Verrazano Bridge. The West Shore and Staten Island Expressways look great. Construction along the New Jersey Turnpike here, right at Elizabeth, heading into Newark Liberty Airport. We head over to our potato camera, and potato cameras are acting weird today, so we find ourselves at the intersection of the Drunk Corridor here. This is Houston Street and the Bowery. We're looking right at the Bowery Wall. The very famous Bowery Wall is right there in the shot. As you can see, traffic is moving pretty well. All the Ubers are out pissing off people, waiting because you can't find them. Anyway, we head over to MTA.info, and we survived the delays on the D train. Downtown D trains are running with delays after they had addressed the door problem at Norwood 205th Street up there in the Bronx. Planned parts suspended for the 4, the G, the N, and the Q. 4 trains. No 4 train service in the Bronx between 161 Yankee Stadium and Woodlawn. They got stupid express buses, not shuttle buses, or you can take the D train there and walk a little bit more. And the G train here is not going between Bedford Nostrand and Court Square. So that's an annoying reroute there. And then what I had to deal with today, there's no queue between Kings Highway and 96th Street in Manhattan. That's taken up by the N train that's not running to Queens. The train, there's no Queens service, or between Queens and Manhattan service on the end between Queensboro Plaza and 57th Street, 7th Avenue. So after 57th Street, 7th Avenue, the N runs as a queue, basically. So anyway, it's annoying. It's weekend service. Planned reroutes on the A, the C, and the R trains. We're skipping stops on the 1, the 6, the M, and the J. Express to local on the 5. And, of course, Staten Island Railway running once every 45 minutes. And we have station notice on the 2. There's no B, Z, and W service. Checking out the rails. Everything's running on or close to schedule. We have special notices, or special schedules on the Ronkonkoma branch. The Port Washington branch, extra service for the Met game. Port Jervis, Pascack Valley got special notices. Babylon branch is on a special schedule as well. MTA.info is your friend for all this kind of stuff. We have police activity here out in Staten Island here, way out there in Staten Island by Richmond Avenue there. Some kind of random police activity happened just after 8 o'clock this evening. So I have no idea what's going on, and that's fine. But Do you like random videos like this? Well, head over to Citizen App, citizenapp.com or Citizen App on your home device. We head over to the webcams, and our friends at Sibbo's bring us to Brighton Beach, a beautiful night here. If you like the cold, it's 40 degrees with a real feel of 33. It's pretty chilly outside, so make sure you bundle up. The winds are coming out of the north-northwest. It's an annoying constant wind, so it's not very pleasant to be outside. But if you're going to take a drive, that's perfectly fine. Vehicle Watching YouTube channel brings us this view of the Belt Parkway at Coney Island Avenue, and the traffic is moving well. Pretty light traffic, considering it is the drinking period. Stream Time Live brings us to the Waterfront Museum in Red Hook, Brooklyn, and got the beautiful view there of New York Harbor as we look towards the Giraffes of Bayonne, and there's a Staten Island ferry at no extra charge. You can see this beautiful view 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on Stream Time Live YouTube channel. As well as this view right here. This is the Bryant Park NYC YouTube camera here. As we look out onto the lawn there. So they're keeping the park open, so now you can cut across the block if you need to cut across. And it looks like the fence might be in that situation where it's like a temporary. So sometimes they close it, sometimes they open the grass. So I think you might be able to go on the grass tomorrow if you're around Bryant Park. We head over to Above the Hook YouTube channel, and it brings us this amazing view across New York Harbor from Highlands, New Jersey. We're about 22 miles south of Manhattan. I am in this shot right here. Me and the Duchess are right here. We're right here, people. We're right there. And so as we enjoy our beautiful night there, it's pretty much a calm, clear sky tonight. Nothing too much going on. So National Weather Service map here as of the last couple of minutes ago. Not much going on. No moisture at all. But you see these big red, it's actually purple. Not purple, sorry. Pink. See these big pink blobs here? Well, these are fire warnings and whatnot warnings. Red flag warnings here. And then we have a fire weather watch here. Here in Colorado, this is how dry it is. So this big chunk of the country here has a fire weather watch or a red flag warning. Another red flag warning down here in Georgia, taking us into South Carolina and a little bit of North Carolina. So they got a special weather statement here. Increased fire danger from Sunday morning through Sunday evening. That's how dry it is. And then if it's not dry, you're getting these frost advisories. Frost advisories are up here in what is this here? Nashville's with the Kentucky there, Kentucky and Virginia and West Virginia. And then look at this, freeze warning, special weather statements. It's just all over the place with this fucking weather. So I'm getting very nervous about summertime and how warm it's going to actually get. So we're going to have to start looking at our long terms. Looking at the clouds today, and we had a beautiful sky today. Pretty nice conditions. I think tomorrow's going to be a little bit clearer. So, just be ready for that. And but it looks like a nice night there. It looks like a nice day and a nice night that we got to experience today. Looking a little bit further into the future, our hazard map here is up for the next 3 to 7 days. And we have a heavy rain warning here from the 1st of April heading out to the 4th of April here. So it's going to rain. It's going to rain anywhere. It's going to rain right here in the heart of the country. But league over again, the Wacky Yacky Weather Team is Channel 7 Eyewitness News giving us the 7-day forecast. 54 tomorrow is going to be a pretty nice day tomorrow. Maybe a little bit warmer if the wind backs off. Monday is going to be pretty warm, 65. I think it's going to feel warmer than that because going into Tuesday, 74. Gets very warm on Wednesday, but I think we might get a rumble of thunder because we're going to catch some instability. And then much cooler. So we get the transition from Wednesday into Thursday. So the roller coaster ride continues. And then the Yankees home opener on Friday. I hate to tell this to the Yankee fans, and I'm not saying this because I'm a Mets fan. You might have shitty weather. I'm sorry. It's going to be cold and rainy and all that. So anyway, we're still a few days out from it, so stay tuned. And then Saturday is going to clear up, but there is something on the horizon for Friday. I'm not saying that because I'm a Mets fan. Anyway, picture of the day brings us to Bryant Park. And Alex Critty, via the Manhattan Bird Alert, brings us this amazing scene here. An American woodpecker here, having a jolly old day there, doing his thing. These are these little birds that dance. Anyway, he's been the star of Bryant Park. And the best part about it, here's the best part about this bird, people. He doesn't give a shit. He poses for pictures. Look at the scene here along 6th Avenue. Unbelievable. They're hanging out. The star of Bryant Park. I recommend if you're in town, these are great pictures. If you're in town, check it out over there at Bryant Park. It's free of charge. Just give him his space to live and take all the pictures you want. But Alex Critchy via the Manhattan Bird Alert, thank you so much for making me smile and hopefully making all of you guys smile. But will the city completely fall apart in the next 44 minutes? You just gotta have to stay tuned and find out. Rebel Radio News Time is now 16 minutes past the hour. As the show moves along, as we malaise through it, good to see everybody, people. Brooklyn Neal, yes indeed, the Mets win. The Mets win 4-2 today out there in Citi Field, formerly known as Shea Stadium. Samuel Reyes, hello, welcome on in. And if you could remember tomorrow, you're gonna take the please do. Yes, crazy Coney Island kid. We need a diary of how many times the Phoenix runs. That's gonna be information that's gonna be held over, passed through for hundreds of years. We need to know this. And that'll be a great game to play too. It's like how many, like at the end of the season, how many rides you think how many rides ultimately are gonna be anyway. Get the bookies out there. Get the bookies on this. Get the bookies on this. Anyway, maybe we can see you guys. That's true. Are you on the Van Wyck right now? Traffic is moving well. But good to see it. Nice day and night, everyone. Michael Franco, Puerto Rico. Yes, we always need to do maintenance on the weekends, people. Don't forget, people. You was riding your scooter along the belt, and the wind killed it. Oh, I gotta tell you my tricks to maintain battery. So there's a couple of tricks you could do. If it has multiple levels, try to ride it on the lowest level. I know that sucks, but it gives it a lot of range, especially when you got to go against the wind. Also, if you rode a slightly different route, if you were to rode a little bit inland instead of right along the water, the buildings create it creates like a barrier from the wind. So thus again, the motor doesn't have to work as hard. I gotta go with you I gotta show you some routes. If you take the ferry, that's a beautiful commute, by the way. So anyway, good to see you, Frank Marcia. Welcome. Exactly, Frank. Good to see you, Frank. Yeah, no, it's hard to figure out how to dress, Miss Linda. It's very hard to figure out how to dress. So, good to see everyone. Buenos noches, Chile. Pia Lorena, welcome on in. You was watching my stream earlier and your phone broke. I'm sorry to hear that, Larry. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Nova Puppy's checking in from the East Village. Good to see Nova Puppy. You're in the drinking zone. And the Reds win over the Boston Red Sox in 11 innings, 6-5. I think Jimmy the Greek had that one. Today. I won $400 on the Kelsey app. And mybookie.com. By the way, if I was being salty to random people drinking when I was walking back towards Flushing Meadows Corona Park, just quick story time. There was a group of people who got on the 7 train and they were all drinking like the Miller High Life in a can. Fucking that stupid shit. Anyway, they all came on and they were really annoying and they were bothering everybody on the fucking train. They were making jokes that suck and that were derogatory towards certain people on the train. Not me, but other people. Just shaking my head to this lady across from me like... Anyway. I love the Mets, but some of the fans, please, for the love of God, if you're gonna go get caught with a drinking ticket, drink good beer, and don't be annoying, all right? Don't be annoying, please. Anyway. I won $400 today on the Kelsey app because I thought that the guy was not going to get the ticket. I said he wasn't going to get the ticket. And I won. Anyway. And I was talking to those guys like that. See how I was doing the eye shit? Yeah. Do that to random people in the street. They'll move the fuck out of your way quick. Anyway. Rebel. Piss water. Pissweisse. The GTA beer, the Pissweisse. Anyway, Rebel Radio News time is now 21 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about the new Legoland up there in Rockland County. They got some new rides up there for the kiddies, and so we'll hear about it. But first, here's a message from the Children's Aid Society.
They help me with my homework when I'm stuck. They help me when I'm down and out of luck. They help me with my growing up. Help my parents too. They help with all the things that kids can do. I'm really glad they made the
Children's Aid Society.
I'm really glad they made the Children's Aid Society. They help me with their dentist doctors too.
They help me figure out what's best to do.
They teach me how to use my hands,
To use my mind.
to find the kind of love I like to find. I'm really glad they made the Children's Aid Society. I'm really glad they made the Children's Aid Society.
I was getting a little bit too into that. Anyway, Rebel Radio News time is now 22 minutes past the hour. Legoland up there in Rockland County kicks off its 6th season with a new Ferrari build and race experience. Wait, we're building Legos and and they're going to make me want to buy an extra set? Is that it? Let's go to the videotape.
Legoland New York kicked off its 6th season this weekend. John Elliott took the trip to Goshen to check out their newest attraction.
John, I can't thank you
Ooh,
enough.
my
Now, you
my
are
left
with
ear
Lego.
really
I
loves
wanna
this
make sure
story.
everybody's clear. I have no. What are the odds? Normally,
Actually, I'm looking this way.
is what time does everything open and how do you don't need a separate ticket
CBS,
for
why are
this,
we
do you?
doing
You don't need a
this?
separate ticket. We open at 10 a.m. and spring break's going to be an awesome time. We're open every day through April 12th. You can get tickets online and you can save big. You can get them for $49.
Wait a minute. Every day till April 12th. Then when you go back to weekends.
Oh, stop.
And then we're open. Yeah, just check our hours. We're open weekends. And
We're
then
the
once we
guy.
get into
Come
summer,
on.
we'll be
Stop
open
selling
every day,
product.
Memorial Day through Labor Day.
So then that's 7 days a week.
7 days a week. Yep, you can come to Lego Ferrari Build and Race every single day.
Okay, so I got to tell you, feel free to stroll around. I love this. I love some of the video you sent us too. This was yesterday. This thing is just 1 day old, right?
That's correct. So one day, that was our brick pit crew. 20 kids across the Northeast won a contest to be here, and they raced into the attraction. It was so much fun. It was awesome. A lot of them stayed at the Legoland Hotel too, so they had a staycation. It was really fun, and they were so cute and so excited
Yay.
to meet Johnny Kaminsky, who is the youngest Ferrari challenge driver ever. And they got to build with them, interact with them, and then obviously make their own Lego Ferraris.
Isn't Johnny Kaminsky a Long Island guy too?
He is, yeah. He's really local. He's about 30 minutes from him.
Yeah, and he's a kid. How old is he?
He's only 17, so he's inspirational for these kids. You know, we're
think
trying to
we
inspire
are,
kids
Rudy.
at Legoland New York, and he was really inspirational. You can really
think
do anything.
we
You
are.
build anything. You can be anything.
That is the cutest thing. That's a live picture of a little kid in a Ferrari shirt. Thank you. Thank you, John. I mean, I know this has been kind of crazy with all our different camera crews. The kids are having fun. I love Legoland, and this is the brand new.
What?
latest
Did
and
he just
greatest
have
here.
like a heart attack or
Fast
something?
Cars and
Hello,
family
Legoland.
fun. I just wrote that, by the way, if you want to use it.
I think you did.
Here in Goshen. Thanks to Greg Sutphin and Masterman Vince Everett there. We're going to the Maple Fest in Dutchess County tomorrow. Come on along for the ride. But we won't be driving a Ferrari.
No, we're not going to be. That's what it looks like when you have to kill 2 minutes on local television. Anyway, I want to thank the whole CBS 2 News team for, I guess, letting us know about some new experience that I will probably never experience because Legoland kind of shuns adults going there without children. So it's a children's park. So, which is fine, you know. But I would love to make Ferrari Legos, that's for sure. But thank you, Channel 2. Thank you. Rebel Radio News time is now 25 minutes past the hour. I think Lego Batman was on duty. And unfortunately, the Lego Hotel is not made of Lego. But what I think they do is they put Lego kits into the rooms. And then people don't realize that, like, once you open it, you buy it. The kids just go in there and open up the... $80 a pop. That was at 4 boxes. Anyway, the Legoland's in Orange County, but they're going to Rockland County next weekend for some honey festival, which we probably use that video next week. But good to see you, Joy. Welcome. Further north. Further north. Dutch every day. Duchess. Yes, Duchess is the next county. Yes, indeed. Stepping on Legos in the middle of the night is pretty bad. Yes, I will take cat vomit over Legos. Right, give that guy some oxygen. He went like boo boo. You don't know what he's even doing. Sprinkle some Legos on the kitchen floor for wacky hijinks. Hey, are you 12 years old? Do you have a lot of Legos you don't use anymore because you're playing games on your phone? Well, then break out those Legos and play the new game called Pissing Off Your Parents. Yes, you gotta put those Legos in that carpet or maybe some stairs. Just sprinkle them along the right of way there and watch your parents flip the fuck out when they're in shearing pain. And maybe hide the camera somewhere. You make a TikTok or two. See? Society ruined. One live stream at a time. Good to see you, Karen Smith. Welcome on in. The next story, guys, it's a fun one. We have a really fun story coming up next, all right? So, good. 116 people watching, 77 likes. Good to see everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome on into the show. If you have not said hello, say hello. Tell us where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Swipe. Karen Smith. Good to see you, Karen Smith. And you missed your it's all good. Listen, Chronic Rachel, it's all good. I appreciate you here tonight. Happy Saturday night. Yeah, sprinkle them like carpet tracks, people. Yeah, Legos, right? Been there, done that. I still play with Legos. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? I still play with Legos. Anyway, coming up next. This is like the third or fourth time this has happened recently, where a balloon gets stuck to the ceiling of Grand Central Terminal. A new red balloon has truly taken over the scene in social media, and we're now going to catch up on the story. Finally, WNBC here in New York finally has a halfway meaningful, decent, happy story in their YouTube feed. So we're going to go to that video in a second. Delishowski, Buenos noches, Chile. Buenos noches. Good to see you. The community page is located, if you go to the home page, it's located if you go to the home page, it's like there should be like a button there that says visit community. It's different on different devices. So whether it be like your computer or your phone, whether it be Android or Apple. So it's a little annoying for some people to find the community page, but it's there somewhere. But it's on the home page. It's on the home page of the channel. Susan Mitchell, 99 red balloons. Yes, indeed. Deborah, do you remember that ad? You had Lego. Listen, the Connects were cool. The Connects were really cool. I fucked around with Connects a little bit too myself. I was old. I love building stuff. About to say, Deborah's behind. Deborah caught up. About to say, Deborah, you remember the Children's Aid Society? Huge Leaf Nation. Stepping on some Legos out there in Orlando, Florida. Protect defeat. Protect the leaf and defeat Leaf Nation. Good to see you. The truly most nonsensical show on the internet, people. Welcome. 123 people watching. 90. Can we get to 100 likes, for goodness sake? Come on. Good to see you there, Dylan. Nice. You went to the No Kings protest. Awesome. Thank you so much for going out there and showing, civic engagement, which is nice. I would have loved to be there today, but I can't do such things to keep everyone happy. But anyway, look at just like that, a half hour of your life gone forever, just like that. We're going to talk about a red balloon in Grand Central Terminal. But first, let's hear a message from Avenue O.
It's the biggest sale you've ever seen, and it happens every weekend at the Avenue I Flea Market, the world's largest indoor flea market. Over 600 vendors offer name-brand clothes, small appliances, and much more at prices you never thought possible. Why pay store prices? Get fabulous bargains this weekend, every weekend, at the Avenue I Flea Market, Avenue I and McDonald Avenue, Brooklyn. Avenue I Flea Market gives away a free VCR or 19-inch color TV every Sunday. Come in Friday, Saturday, or Sunday for a free entry blank.
That's right. It's happening all over the place, crazy Coney Island. Anyway, Avenue I is now a ShopRite on Avenue I and McDonald Avenue. Rebel Radio News Time is now 31 minutes, everyone. 31 minutes past the hour. Grand Central Balloon Buzz, a viral heart display, a story of New York City love, possibly. Well, NBC4 reports.
All right, you guys ready? We are making our way over to Grand Central Terminal.
Do you really need to drive there?
There is this red heart-shaped balloon that has
You're on
people
50th
really
Street.
Excited to see it. I don't know
You're
what it's
driving
about,
a car
but
8 blocks?
We thought we would take you along with us. This is it here. People are posting about it like crazy on social media. So we thought we would just bring you along with us while we see, one, if it's still there, and two, what has people so excited. So let's go.
Did you really? It's a train station, though.
We are here. Time to go find this balloon.
All right, so first we entered here on East 42nd Street. Look up, and you'll notice this ironic reference to the heart that went into the construction of Grand Central from 1913.
Wait, what?
Okay, so based on the photos online, this is supposed to be where the balloon is.
She doesn't know, like, the Grand Hall.
It's not there anymore, but you know what? It's not about the destination. It's the journey, so let's see.
Why are they playing this like this is the first time she's ever been here?
Found it. There it is. It's still there. Aw, that's a huge balloon.
It is. It's a big
As you
balloon.
can see, lots of folks snapping pictures for social media, no doubt. These guys have seen it all, with one claiming, tongue-in-cheek, it's been up there since Valentine's Day.
No, it's been there for maybe over a month.
Wow.
That's some good helium.
Now, for the record, based on my research, foil balloons like this one usually have a lifespan of about 1 week. Regardless, this one and its home are timeless.
You're special. You're on the New York Central. That's what it's about. So buildings speak, and this building is screaming, "Look at me!"
Passing through, perhaps you'll feel something too. Kay Ingram, News 4 New York.
Kate, you could have walked there, you know. Anyway, Kate and the whole NBC team there, thank you so much for bringing light to a really fun story. And it is a wholesome story. It's one of those things that reminds me how awesome New York is and the people. So, yeah. So, thank you so much. And yes, maybe tomorrow you could go see the... what's it called? The Grand Central Heart Balloon, anyway. Rebel Radio News time is now 33 minutes past the hour. All right, that's some good helium. That's some good balloon. That's some good helium. That's what she said. They had the balloons I had, but they did. They last me a long time. Were you keeping track? She wasn't talking to ICE. That was National Guardsmen. They look different. I know they look similar yet different. She wasn't talking to ICE. Anyway, the news could use more stories like that. Yeah, she drove there without a driver. She transported herself in a car 6 blocks. 6 blocks! She went 6 blocks, people. Anyway. New York has it all. New York has it all, so. It was AI. Yeah, it was AI, people. Anyway, more heartwarming news on the Heartwarming News Show. Good to see you, Jay Strolls. Good to see you, Jay Strolls, out there in San Antonio, Texas. Because she Waymo'd it. Yeah, that's right. She Waymo'd it. That's right. Can I Waymo down there 6 blocks, please? Anyway, coming up next, another lovely, lighthearted story. There, out on Long Island, there is a new service called Fetch Bus that will take your dog, your favorite dog, out for a day trip. You want to tire out your dog without doing any of the work? Well, then call the Fetch Bus, taking your local dogs on a hiking field trip. That's coming up next. A feel-good story when it comes to animals. She Waymo'd 6 blocks. It's $80. You left your heart in New York City. I left my heart in New York City. Good to see you, Al Rutledge. Welcome. There's nothing like it, right? There's nothing like this wacky place, all right? Yes, the inmates built the prison, and we're so proud of our... My Dinner with Andre, that's the reference. You could go watch it. It's a great movie. As my hand's doing this, move the camera. But yeah, we built a beautiful prison. It's called New York. Rebel Radio News time is now 56 minutes past the hour. we're going to talk about the Fetch Bus. But first, here's a message from Astroland Park.
There's only one thing more frightening than the drops, twists, and turns of Coney Island Cyclone at Astroland. It's Backfire. Ride the dreaded Cyclone backwards.
Ouch!
Twisting, turning,
Ouch.
screaming. The Cyclone's Backfire rides weekdays only, and it's included on Astroland's Pay One Price ticket. Challenge the Cyclone in reverse. Backfire if you dare at the new Astroland at Coney Island.
Crazy Coney Island Kid, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Want to go higher? Go faster, go higher at the new Astroland, New York's great amusement park in Coney Island. Pay one low price, $7.99, ride them all again and again. Free fall on the all-new Rainbow. Challenge the Cyclone backwards on the new Backfire. Hit the rapids. Groups get super discounts. Call 266-3434. It's the new Astroland at Coney Island.
Yo, that Backfire looks painful, man. It looks so Crazy Coney Island Kid. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. We're going to hang on out with Crazy Coney Island Kid. And Waffler has a great question. Do we tip Waymo? No. I ain't tipping Waymo. You gotta be kidding me? I guess I'm tipping the software engineers, right? So, Waffler, my recommendation is no. You don't tip Waymo. Rebel Radio News Time is now 37 minutes past the hour. Fetch Bus takes local dogs on hiking field trips. Finally, a good, fun news story from our friends at Fox 5.
One woman is taking dogs on field trips in a retrofitted bus.
All right, the pups are hitting trails across the Northeast. Fox 5's Jody Goldberg brings us the story.
Oh, look at that baby.
A white bus pulls up, paw prints on the outside.
Go, guys, go.
And inside, instead of kids, it's dogs ready to
Yeah,
go.
look at that face.
It's not your typical dog walk, and that's because Maxie Sturgeon isn't your typical dog walker. The photographer spent the COVID-19 pandemic hiking and didn't want to do it herself.
After COVID, I became a lonely hiker and wanted some company.
It started with her rescue, Achilles the Husky, and it quickly grew into something more.
I wanted to recreate the hiking experience for the dogs. I wanted for them to have the real adventure.
So she got creative, retrofitting this bus and picking up dogs who'd normally be home during the day.
We have Arya, Luna,
Present.
I didn't get
Present.
to you yet.
Once everyone's accounted for, Maxie brings the pups to open spaces where they run, explore, and socialize. There's structure, water breaks, and time to stroll.
Everybody's dog deserves to experience outdoors without a leash under a close supervision.
It's not just a bus ride, it's a business. Maxie charges $60 for a half-day adventure, and
That's
right
not
now she
bad.
goes throughout parts of Nassau County and has plans to expand into Suffolk.
Steffi needs her stick.
For Maxie, it's more than just exercise.
Good boy. Outdoors is a form of therapy.
And for the dog owners, the payoff is simple.
They get the best of their dog that they possibly could, and I had pleasure doing it. I mean, that just means the world to me. Come on, guys. Waffles up. Arya, okay, you're gonna sit with Luna.
There's always snack time before heading home, because after a day like this, they definitely earned it. On Long Island, Jody Goldberg, Fox 5 News.
Thank you, Jolie, and thank you so much to the Channel 5 team for finally having a fun story. Not for nothing, $60? That's not bad for like an afternoon adventure for your dog. Anyway, Nassau County, get up on that. That looks like a pretty good deal. Rebel Radio News Time now, 40 minutes. 40 minutes past the hour. It's amazing how they all get along. It's all about the pack leader, as the great Caesar Milan would say. It's all about the pack leader. But I approve. Did you approve that animal story? All right, cool. It's a happy one. The dogs are well behaved, and sometimes puppy books. Sometimes people just let their dogs go wild, Anyway, so cute. I kind of want to go on a hiking trip now. I want to go out somewhere, go hiking. Anyway, we got a feel-good story coming up next. Another feel-good story, because that's what I like to talk about on this show. A New Jersey museum reopens after winter freeze damage. I think it's called the New Jersey Maritime Museum. It's reopening for the summer season, so We'll go to that coming up next. The Wolf Pack, that's right. Caesar Milan. Shh. Shh. I wish I could do that with the chat sometimes when people get stupid in chat. We'll go, shh. Shh. Anyway. That's true. No one has lost and has to travel thousands of miles to get back to their owner. It's true. That's true. They don't have to travel over time zones and states. See, Shelby, do you love that? I love that too. Good to see everybody. Less than 20 minutes left in the show. Then after that, I'm coming back tomorrow, and we'll do her again. Well, tomorrow's opening day, the blessing of the rides, tomorrow morning. So control is key, Robert. Yes, indeed, control is key. But yes, so the blessing of the rides live here on we'll probably be on tomorrow early, like 11 in the morning. I think we're going to be on. So once I figure out the timing of everything, it's like we're going to be on probably at 11. So join me in the morning. 11 hours for breakfast. Actually, that would be 11 hours, or 13 hours. 13 hours after we finish the show. Oh no, we're ending the show at 11. Then we go on, so it's 12 hours. Yeah, I don't even know how to do math. Anyway, welcome to the show, people. Welcome on in. And just a random answer. No, I'm not doing this show with just my phone. Good to see you, Golden Girl. Welcome. Yes, there is a Blessing of the Rides. You can see the last few years of the Blessing of the Rides here on this YouTube channel. We've always covered it. So if you haven't seen that, check out the replay there. One year we caught Channel 5 or Channel 7 have a fight with Channel 2 or Channel 3. Anyway, it was great. Rebel Radio News time is now 43 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about a museum in New Jersey that it's reopening after it had some damage over the winter. But first, we're going to hear a message from the Fugazi Express.
Immaculate interiors guaranteed. Immaculate chauffeurs guaranteed. Hi, I'm Bill Fugazi of Fugazi Express, the luxury limousine service that offers chauffeured Chrysler New Yorkers at radio cab rates. We're so convinced that we're the most luxurious limousine company that we guarantee immaculate interiors as well as immaculate chauffeurs with bow ties or your money back.
In Manhattan, $6 for 15 minutes, half-hour minimum. Call 247-5800.
That's kind of expensive for that time of year, or that year. Anyway, good to see you, Lopez. Welcome on in. Rebel Radio News time is now 44 minutes past the hour. A New Jersey museum reopens after winter freeze damage. Pix11's own reports.
We built it with our own money.
It's a museum all about shipwrecks, and recently it found itself taking on water.
As we just sat down, we heard a huge bang, looked over, saw water pouring out of the wall.
The New Jersey Maritime Museum in Beach Haven, like many other places on Long Beach Island, fell victim to a pipe burst during this winter's frigid cold spell.
We're right across from the bay. We had 50-mile-an-hour northwest winds, and it froze the sprinkler pipe, and when it started to warm up, it broke. Fortunately, we were here, or it would have been absolutely catastrophic.
That was February 9th. The museum had to shut down. A nightmarish time for Executive Director Jim Vogel. Gallons of water poured down onto the first floor where the museum stores its archives. Countless pages documenting 4,800 shipwrecks, some dating back to the 1600s.
I have some wrecks that take a whole binder.
Vogel, prepared as any sailor would be, had the archives in plastic sheet protectors. Otherwise, hundreds of years of history might have been lost.
It's just, it's irreplaceable.
Well, not as much water as they took on during Superstorm Sandy. The damage to the walls, floors, and ceiling was extensive. But thanks to a lot of hard work, on Friday they held their grand reopening.
I mean, we had no idea how long it would take. You know, we wanted to get back in the saddle as soon as we could.
The museum is a registered nonprofit and does not charge its visitors. Donations are gladly accepted, but Vogel says just having visitors coming in again, perusing and learning about maritime history will do them good.
We do everything we can to make our guests welcome and share what we have. It has no value if it's not shared.
In Beach Haven, Jim Vassell, Pix11 News.
Thank you so much, Jim, and thank you so much to the Pix11 team for that fantastic report. Museums are some of the most important places where we hold our memories and our history, so it's so important that We keep them well, and I'm happy that they were able to get back on their feet and be reopened once again down there in Beach Haven, New Jersey, the New Jersey Maritime Museum. That sounds fantastic. Congratulations, guys. Rebel Radio News Time is now 46 minutes past the hour. Good to see you, Karen J. McLean. Have a great night, Karen. Dylan, that's great news, Dylan. Welcome on in. This is like the Rainbow Weather Channel. Yes, this is the Weather Channel music. Yes, but I'm talking. This ceremony's at 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, that's right. It's early, right? We'll be there, Autumn. We'll be there, Autumn. We will be there. 132 people are watching. 119 likes. Good to see everybody. Welcome on into the show. Coming up next, we go to our You Have to Be In It to Win It segment. Blah, blah, blah. A Virginia man bought 20 lottery tickets for one lottery drawing and won 10 times. Look, it's doing the ad. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? It's the new thing now. They're going to give me random audio. Good to see you, NYC Pat. Welcome. Good to see you, NYC Vibes Photography. Good to see you, Metal Mayor. Welcome. And good to see you there, Swedish. Welcome. Anyway, that's the new thing, United Press. You got to give me a fucking... Anyway, Virginia man buys 20 lottery tickets for one lottery drawing and wins 20 times. Look at that. Final warning, Swedish toilet. Final warning. 3 strikes and you're out policy here on the nighttime show. But yes, in our You Gotta Be In It to Win It segment. Good to see you, Viewfinder. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody, people. But yes, the guy bought 20 tickets for one lottery drawing, and he won 20 times. So that's coming up next. You'll be getting there around 10. Perfect, Autumn. Perfect. Yeah, it's a morning show, people. So we'll be out there in the morning. We'll be there. They're going to bless the rides. We're going to have a word from the Salt and Sea Mission, as well as words from the Vuderas family and Alessandro Zamperla. And yeah, it's going to be a great morning. It's going to be a beautiful morning. So tune on in. We will be on in the morning. Oh, look at that view. Isn't that a great view? Isn't that a beautiful view? Unbelievable, people. The greatest city in the world. The city's so nice. We named it a couple of times. I don't know. Anyway. That's good to know, Swedish. That's good to know. Again, it's going to be in the morning. I think now it's going to be 10 o'clock in the morning, Metal Mayor. 10 o'clock in the morning, you can join us. Rebel Radio News Time is now 49 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about a Virginia man who bought 20 lottery tickets. But first, here's a message from the New York State Lottery Commission. No, Tourism Commission.
For a while and put yourself in a New York state of mind.
It's so good, right? It's funny how when the city was complete shit, we made some of the best advertising for it. Anyway, didn't I give you chills, right? You gotta love it, everybody. You gotta love it. Am I going to the car show? I don't like live streaming the car show. I got very turned off from the car show years ago. So yeah, no, I'm not Nova Puppy. I'm not going to the show there. And Shamar, hopefully you get up and you can hang out and see an amazing thing tomorrow morning on the Coney Island Boardwalk. Rebel Radio News Time is now 51 minutes past the hour. A Virginia man buys 20 lottery tickets and wins 20 times. The United Press International, trying to play random sound, gives us this wonderful copy. A Virginia man bought... Wait, what? A Virginia man This is a weird fucking story. Just reading the first line here. A Virginia man bought 20 identical lottery tickets for a single pick four lottery drawing and ended up winning $5,000 each for each ticket for a total of $100,000. This is such a scam. The Hampton resident, Pretence Douglas, told Virginia lottery officials that he plays pick 4 every day and always selects the same numbers. 3, 2, 3, 8. That is not my password for my phone. Anyway, he visited the 7-Eleven on Cunningham Road to enter the March 7th drawing. And on that occasion, he bought 20 lottery tickets, all with the same set of numbers. Each ticket scored him a $50,000 prize in the drawing, earning Douglas a total of $100,000. Douglas says he does not have any plans for his winnings just yet, but okay. I guess. I thought he bought 20 different lottery tickets and he went anyway. Once again, as we always say on this wonderful show, you have to be in it to win it. Rebel Radio News Time is now 52 minutes past the hour. Swedish Toilet. Are you just gonna talk nonsense now, Swedish Toilet? Is that? Are you gonna come to the full fruition of your name? Anyway, coming up in about 2 minutes, it's community post time. Oh my gosh, the end of the show. It's community post time. Have you posted anything to the community in the last over the last 24 hours? Well, we're gonna check it out. So, now is your time to shine. Now is your time to shine. But a great lottery story, yes indeed. You went from Coney Island when you came to Coney Island when you had the Virginia Reel. I would give anything to ride that ride. The Virginia Reel looked like a crazy ride. That looked like a crazy ride. But good to see everybody. Welcome on into the show on this Saturday Night Live. Hope everyone's having a great one. I hope we had a great one today out in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park, Queens. That was a lot of fun. But anyway. Look at that beautiful skyline. Isn't that beautiful? 128 people watching, 129 likes. We have full. The Virginia Reel was a ride where the rider sat in a kind of like a barrel, and there was like a slinky track that went down. It was right next. Actually, let me see if I can find a picture of it for you guys before we go to our community post here. Let's see here. Had a blast. Beautiful. Here we go. Here is a picture. Let's see, now open image, a new tab. That's what I want. So the Virginia Reel was, it was like a big track that snaked back and forth as it went down this thing. And you were in like a barrel, and so you kind of spun around, and we went around and around and around and around. It's pretty cool. Farrah, good to see you. You remember the Flying Bobby? That sounds like a fun ride. Your father used to play that way too, but he never won big enough. There you go. The zipper ride was terrifying. Don't get me started about the zipper. Anyway. Good to see everybody. We are refreshing the community page because it's time. It is time for your community posts. The most interactive part of the live stream. Good to see everyone. 55 minutes past the hour, the final 5 minutes of the show. They should bring the Jumbo Jet back because that was the first roller coaster I ever rode. Tomorrow is Vietnam Veterans Day. Yes, thank a vet tomorrow. And the bobsled was awesome. The bobsled was a ride from the 1939-1940 World's Fair. But coming up, NYC Vibes got a screenshot here. NYC Vibes got a screenshot there of our Queen's sign. I'm happy we were able to catch that. Thank you so much, NYC Vibes. Appreciate that. Miss Linda shared a picture of her father, a United States Air Force, served for 21 years as a Master Sergeant back in 1969. Wow. Miss Linda, thank you so much for that share. Wow, thank you. And thank your father for his service. Yes, indeed. For all the Met fans out there, a signature from the one and only Ron Darling from 1988. Those were the heyday years, eh, Sal? Beautiful, beautiful signature there of the great Ron Darling. One of my favorite New York Mets as well. Karen Smith, she got some screenshots here. Look at this. It's Tom Seaver. Terrific Tom. And the home run apple. I love that. I love the whole thing down there. I wish it wasn't so cold. I would have hung out longer. But there's another shot from the Queen sign. Thank you so much, Karen. It was a fun stream today. And look at this, 2 beautiful hens. Christopher Dotson bringing us some two beautiful hens indeed. The little hens here, lounging out. Christopher Dotson, thank you so much. Autumn Malloran got a great picture of Sideshow Cat here in honor of opening day. Little John, that's Little John Wick right there. And here's me in action during the live stream today. Thank you so much. Yes, I was dancing to the ice cream truck music, keeping it real right by the Unisphere. Thank you so much, Kaz Cats. And we got a refresh here. There's that little cute pug from Al Rutledge. All right, let's refresh. Let's refresh. Let's refresh here. And look at this, Viewfinder and NYC Vibes Photography hanging out, watching us with the cats. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the show today. And thank you so much for sharing a picture of y'all hanging out. All you beautiful people hanging on out with me, watching the show. I really, truly appreciate it all, guys. So thank you. And do we have one more? We got one more. There's more than one, is there? Let's see. Oh, let's refresh it again. Let's refresh it again. Let's see. We got one right here. Ah. Thank you so much. And there they hanging out. There we go. We got it. I think we got them all. I appreciate you guys. That little John Wick. That little loaf. That little loaf. That little Final Sideshow Cat on Instagram, guys. He's the best cat ever. Of all time. But yes, indeed. We'll be on tomorrow morning for Inquiring Minds. We will be on tomorrow morning. Probably around maybe 9:30. To see the blessing of the rides and more. Our tradition and summer kicks off tomorrow morning. But there it is. The party's over. The final 2 minutes of the stream is now in front of us. We had a great walk around today. It was fun till tomorrow. Till tomorrow. Larry, I'm sorry you're having stream issues. But we'll be back at it again tomorrow in the morning. It's going to be a cold morning. I might drink a hot coffee. I don't know. I will exfoliate. I have a new strap for my glasses. So when me and Crazy Coney Island Kid go back to Six Flags, I'll have a nice new strap. I'll wear that tomorrow as well. Trish Mack, you're more than welcome. Everybody, you're more than welcome. I want to thank Deborah for gifting a membership to Dutch Moz Plus. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much. And Nina with the very kind words with a big $2 super chat. Laura Fort Laud, I will see you in the morning. You have a great night as well. Everybody have a great night. And just like, a couple of things, if stuff is going on in your life, don't worry. It will get better. While it may not seem like it now, the best is yet to come. It's up to you to make it happen the way you want it to be. The power is in your hands, believe me. It may not feel like that at times, but it does. And it is. So, hang in there, all right? I know it's tough now, but we'll make it through, all right? And tomorrow will be a better day. You guys are more than welcome. You're more than welcome, Fawn Marie. Hasta mañana. Hasta mañana. Yeah, tomorrow's definitely a hot chocolate, hot coffee kind of day. I think I'm going to have a nice hot coffee and then skedaddles out of the house. And we'll do her again tomorrow. E-Jack, not always. Okay, I guess so, E-Jack. Yeah. I love when somebody who never comments just throws in a comment. You got it, E-Jack. You got it, dude. Anyway, you're more than welcome for the encouragement. That's all I'm trying to do. Just try to be encouraging, E-Jack. I'm sorry for trying to do that. But you're more than welcome, Robert Jansky. And hey, are you new to this nonsense? Yeah. Then subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name, @Dutch Moz. Make sure the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. But from the internet to you, and 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 all of you, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have yourself a fantastic day living in a simulation, whether you think you're living in a simulation or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish those wonderful and beautiful and tender moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you.